Hi ho, hi ho, it's off to work we go, with a shovel and shit and a pile of it. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Morning, folks. One of my little tasks for the day. Here we go. With what strength I've got, I'll pick the whole wheelbarrow up and chuck it in. As you can see, 1, 2, 3. This is the last one. Fortunate enough, a neighbour stroke friend has horses, and this is very well rotted manure. I mean, as you can see by the colour of it, this is very old manure, so it's really good stuff. Update on the beds. I've put these braces in so that it doesn't bow out, and then I think I've done before old tree roots, sort of half season timber, frith, anything combustible, old board, cardboard, anything that will rot down to fill up a third of the base. Now this stuff, as you can see, I'm packing it all down the sides here, just getting it packed in nicely, and naturally it'll drop down anyway, but we're getting there with it. And then we're going to have a mixture of compost and soil. It's going to go over the top of that so that I can then plant this year. But yeah, we're getting there with it all. Anyhow, I've got to keep going. But yeah, more than anything, just trying to give you guys an update. I was struggling a little bit. I did the first couple. I was able to dump some manure pretty much here and fire up the digger. So no, that wasn't all done by me with a wheelbarrow and a shovel. But I don't know if you can see on the camera there, but it was marking the ground too much. I've mentioned before about that. So got rid of the digger, back to the old-fashioned way of doing it with a wheelbarrow. And we just wander up, we wander back, and we do a few wheelbarrow loads at a time. I'm not going to break my back doing it. I feel that time is just slightly on my side. We've got 2 chances, but let me get another one quickly. And it's, yes, with a shovel and shit. Here we go. This stuff is absolutely superb. The amount of worms, I'm going to chuck some of this actually, because the amount of worms that are in it into my compost piles to help the worm farm element of the composting piles, because they do their job really quite well. But there's another one. Not going to overload it each time because I'm no spring chicken. But here we go. Girls, come on. Nugget. Nugget, come on. No, Nugget. Come on, girls. Sense of smell was getting the better of her. Oops, a daisy. And then we just slowly get this filled up. Along with most things. If I was under pressure, I would just keep going and going and going. Then I would probably hurt. I'd probably ache for a few days. But I've got time on my side, so I'll do a little bit. Then I'll do something lighter. I'll do something a bit heavier. Mix it up so that I don't get bored. I mean, let's see how far this one takes us. And we're just get it in there, because I'm going to say the last 4 inches will be compost and soil, and I know one thing's for certain, one of these beds is going to be dedicated to strawberries, because apparently strawberries love the manure. So, in actual fact, I'm going to carry on. You have to bear with us on this one a little bit, but yeah, I've been researching as to what plants, what crops grow well in well rotted manure, because it's obviously those raised beds are very much manure, and there's quite a lot of stuff. Onions and garlic are good, potatoes are good, strawberries love it, lettuces, things like that. The things like your carrots, they'll chase the manure, so you won't get a decent carrot, because they'll just splinter off in all different directions, and you'll have multiple feet on a carrot. But it's one of those things that at the end of the day, oh, look at that. Ooh, and another one. Great, one more. No, we'll put another one on there. But look at that. Thank you, horses. And then yeah, so I'm getting sorry about the squeaky wheel, boys and girls, but yeah, we're getting there. The planting's going to be beginning very, very soon, and Nugget, good girl. There you go. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm quite buzzy about it now, to be honest with you, because it's going to feed me. It's another sign that we're out of winter. And oops, a daisy. Everything's coming to life. Warmer days, sunnier days. Oh dear, oh dear. All those wonderful, wonderful days. Yeah, hopefully, because this year has been bloody awful winter-wise for rain. It really has. Terrible this year. But it is what it is. That's what Mother Nature has designed for us. And that, just by talking to you, thank you. By talking to you, it's got me to do that extra wheelbarrow load. And now that one is now complete. So we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4 raised beds ready for the top layer, which will be a mixture of soil and what I call cheap compost. Because the manure is so rich, it doesn't really need compost, but my soil quality here is very clayey. So I'm going to use a bit of soil with a bit of compost to mix it up a little bit, just to help everything drain a little bit better. But with 4 new areas to grow in, and you could just off camera this side, the far side of the garden, the allotment area, was dedicated to, well, almost all of it was dedicated to potatoes, but I'm going to go for the tyre towers for growing potatoes this year. I will put a few in the ground, but I want to start making the far side more of a fruit garden, and then this side will be the vegetable garden. One of these is going to be dedicated to strawberries. Then we're going to have, yes, yeah, I mean, your salad feeds and things like, I'll bring the garlic that's in the polytunnel. When I bring that out, that'll go into one of these. And I'm looking forward to it. I've so much that's going to be happening now. So much. I want to show you guys, you know, I mean, I want you to, I really do want you to see what this alternative life, what it does for me, what it, what I achieve from it. And if I can achieve it, I mean, anybody can achieve it. And I just think to myself, you know, I'm constantly happy. Even on a bad day, I'm happy. Okay, I've got my girls, I mean, they help keep me happy. I'm not going to take that away from the girls. But at the end of the day, showing you how I'm doing things. No, I'm not Percy Thrower, you know. I learned all of this, as I've explained before. Most of what I'm doing here has come from what I've seen and learned from my father when I was a child and he had an allotment, and I was to help him. Yes, research on YouTube and things like this, but primarily I'm not concerned about growing the biggest and the best vegetables. I don't mind if my carrots are skew with, they're still carrots. They might not look like that perfect carrot, but it's still a carrot and it will still feed me. Um, so yeah, plenty of manure, plenty of compost, feed it into the ground, put it in, we'll see what happens. You'll see what happens because I'll show you as we go. And it's one of those things that I'm inspired by you guys. You guys give me inspiration. You give me knowledge, tips, tricks, and I am very grateful for them. In the comments there, please put your comments in. I'm really grateful for it. But this basically, yeah, this is the raised bed update. We're getting closer to it. I've got, as it stands, I've probably got another 2 weeks, might be 3 weeks before I actually start planting in these. So the time a little bit on my side. You know, I was at one stage there thinking it was going against me. A little bit of a battle, bit of a push, and I'm back on. You know, and I'm just, yeah, I'm on top again. You know, we've got things like, I keep putting off cutting the grass. I mean, I still think it's a bit too early. I know locally a few people have, but the moment you start cutting, you've got to keep cutting. So it's that fine line of me not wanting to cut because as soon as I start, I've got to keep going, and the letting it get too thick so that it doesn't cut nicely and it just looks bloody awful. And then you've got to cut it regular to get the thick blades to become thin blades, and then it looks more like grass again. Always a battle, but that's what nature is. That's what gardening is. It's always a little bit of a battle, but it's a satisfying battle, and it's natural. You know, this beats going to the shops. This beats going to the gym. Hey, this to me is paradise. Yeah, and there we go. Just a little update as to, yep, that's the raised beds update so far. Anyway, remember people, all down here, yeah, the buttons, the bells, the notifications, the shares, the chicken logo. Thank you so much for everybody that donates. I thank you one and all. And up in, say, maybe that corner, chicken logo. But this one's just a quick update as to my raised beds. Take care, keep smiling, keep being happy. You know it confuses the enemy.